So that was a narrow boat at Weedon. Time 6:21, I'm actually skipping breakfast today. I woke up, I'm not feeling that hungry. Probably just eating for the sake of it. And yeah, I've got to pay for it, it's not included. So I've got plenty of snacks for today. I've got my sausage roll, refrigerated, 4 pork pies still. I think that's it. Yeah, so I've got plenty snacks to be snacking on later in the day. I've got a long day today, 20 miles. Did 10.9 yesterday. So I thought it's best to get cracking really. I was up already, I was up at about 5 this morning. I didn't have a good night's sleep. I had my dinner about 4:45, and to be honest, I was in bed shortly after. I watched a bit of telly, but I had a really long night's sleep actually. So feeling refreshed today, well rested, and up for the hike. Yeah, today's walk's going to take me to Wolverton, just on the outskirts of Milton Keynes, where I'll get the train back. The train's right next to the Grand Union Canal, the train station. Similarly to last night's accommodation, it's a stone's throw, so I've not got to go walking too far off track to get to the train station, which is good, real bonus. So when I looked at this route and started planning it, it just everything felt nice really. The accommodation and the train stations, that's how I planned the length of the routes each day. I had to get to either some accommodation or a train station to get home, and to be able to start the walk again on the next time. So yeah, that's why I had a shorter day yesterday. It was just how the accommodation and everything fell. It would have, if it had gone further, it would have put everything out of, made everything a bit disjointed, I think. But yeah, and it was nice to have a steady day yesterday, to be honest. I think three 20-mile days would have been a bit much. So yeah, I mean 10 mile, it's a long way still, but it's a rest day for me now. On these flat walks anyway. When I get back into the hills, that's a completely different ball game. Obviously the hills take it out of you a lot more than walking on the flat. Yeah, it is quite cold today, this morning. I've got my gilet on today. I thought I'll go for my gilet. Might have to take it off, like my down jacket, but it's actually quite cold. I've set off a couple of hours earlier than, I mean yesterday I set off quite late, about 9 o'clock I think. So I'm 3 hours earlier than yesterday. More oil rapeseed. Yeah, I can't believe we're in the 5th month of the year. We'll soon be halfway through. I'm feeling a bit peckish now, but I'm going to wait till when I get to 5 miles. I'll have my sausage roll. That should keep me going. Yeah, I don't know if I'd fancy living on a narrow boat or not. I mean, some of these people are quite self-contained, aren't they? Stay away from the marinas. Obviously, if you're in a marina, it's costing a lot of money to stop there, probably. But some of these boats are a bit old and run down. Can't imagine how some of the people are living in them. I mean, when you see the nice boats come by, yeah, but I mean, where does the income come from? Do they work? Yeah, interesting. Train going by. Lots of these tree blossom trees. Lovely. To be honest, I think I've picked a really nice time to walk down the canal. The weather's nice. I mean, it's cool. You're not too hot and bothered. The temperature's just perfect for walking, really. Obviously, there's no rain at the minute. The weather's been good. Got all the wildlife, all the baby chicks, all the baby ducklings. I've seen baby swans, baby moorhens, baby geese, Egyptian geese, babies, ducklings. Yes, I've seen a lot of wildlife. I saw the great egret on the Loughborough to Leicester stretch. I've seen herons. Yeah, there's been an abundance of wildlife, really. The blossom on the trees and the flowers. Yeah, it's been quite pleasant. So the marker's changed from Leicester to Braunston, the 12 miles from Braunston. That happened quite a while ago, but I've not filmed or mentioned that. I think Braunston. I think they're getting further away. So Braunston must have been up the other spur. I'm not sure if that's where the Birmingham spur meets or not. I'll have to check on the maps. Where I saw the sign to Brentford, there was like a join in the canal. Yeah, so when I have a break, I'll check up on that. And see where does the Birmingham spur meet. Right. Another nice looking marina here, very neatly kept. Hayford Fields Boatyard. Yes, it's 7:20. I'll probably have my sausage roll at about 8 o'clock, I think. Yeah, for the waiters for breakfast. The earliest I could have had that was 7:30, and then you got to eat it. The time set up, I probably want to set out till 8:30, so I've shaved a couple of hours off my day today, which is always good on a long walk. Do like to get set off early, get finished at a decent time. I've then got to get the train back to Leicestershire. Hayford Fields. So the grass is quite long on this section of canal. I've seen 2 dog walkers today. Not sure where they've come from. But I think this is quite an untrodden part of the canal. Mind you, the last few days have been very quiet, to be honest. Yeah, it's away from the cities and popular places like Foxton Locks. So yeah, they've been quite quiet. That's me 5 miles in, quarter of the way for today. I'm gonna have me sausage roll in a minute. I'm just gonna get past these boats here to the next bridge, and I'll stop there, have my sausage roll. There's not been many benches. Do a few benches every so now and again, but nowhere to sit down on the trail, and the grass is a bit wet at the minute still. Bit of dew, morning dew. Yes, my boots and bottom of my trousers are a bit wet. It's not come through though, not just the outside. Yes, the trousers are doing quite well. Yeah, but looking forward to my sausage roll. Sausage roll. Just what I needed. Wouldn't mind the coffee actually, but I think there's a slim chance of that. I can magically see some cafe along the way, but I doubt it. Doubt it very much. Anyway, got this in Crick actually at the post office. So it's a day old, but it should be alright. Right, so that sausage roll at the spot, perfect. Yeah, missing breakfast was a great idea. Just setting off that bit earlier. I mean, it would have been nice. I was looking at the eggs Benedict with salmon, or eggs royale, or whatever it's called. But yeah, I'll have to treat myself another day. Sun's coming out now. The clouds are breaking up. Probably going to start warming up now. Yeah, it's cool at 6. Bumblebee. Crossing over onto the other side now. Forgot to get some thumbnails yesterday, so the picture wasn't the best on the video for the thumbnail. I didn't have many options to choose from, so I have to try and remember to get some today. Yes, I'm on the other side of the river now, where I've got a tunnel coming up soon, so I've got a bit of a hill to navigate over to get to the other end of the tunnel. Making good time. Really glad I set off early. I'm on nights tomorrow, so I get the train home. I can get plenty of sleep and a good rest tomorrow before I start work at 6 in the evening. Nice looking boat. Well, it's empty. Looks like it's been being renovated. That's A43 we've just passed under. Some posh moorings over the other side, electric hookup. Nicely mowed grass. Yeah, it's turned out nice again today. I was a bit dubious this morning when it was overcast and cold, but yeah, it's really brightened up. Sun's come out. I'm okay with my gilet at the minute. Maybe when we get to 10 miles I might take it off. Yeah, I don't need it on now, but I want to press on a little bit. So just skirting past Blisworth, I think it's called. Seems a nice little town or village. Old looking industrial buildings here. Perhaps an old mill or something, I don't know. Blisworth Tunnel boats, yes, that's what we're coming up to now, Blisworth Tunnel. Not sure how long it is. But I've got to take the bypass route again. And it's quite hill to navigate over. No, lovely little place. Yes, I've just made it to Blisworth Tunnel on 8.43 miles. I'm going to take my gilet off. I've just met a nice gentleman from the local area. He said a boat's coming out of the tunnel, but I can't see one. I'll go up, see if I can hear anything. Might be worth hanging by, get a video of it coming out. Oh, I can see some light. Maybe I'll have 5-10 minutes here, see if it's always at the end of the tunnel. Not sure, I can see a light in there. I'll have 10 minutes here, making good time. Anyway, so see if we can get some footage of it coming out. Yes, I'm just finishing my pork pie. Sorry about talking with a mouthful. Yeah, we stood there about 10 minutes. The guy said there's a boat going to come through, but I can't see anything. I mean, you can see a light, but to be honest, I think it was just a light at the end of the tunnel. I don't think there's a boat coming through, so I don't know where I got that idea from. Anyway, had a 10-minute break, and now onto the bypass route. There's a steeper here. See it the other side. So I'm onto a road with no pavement now. Wondering if there's a better route. Couldn't see anything on the map. Come out of the way of this car's here. Just leaving Blisworth. Yeah, I wonder if there's a bypass path in the middle. There was nothing signposted. Traffic seems to be quite fast moving on there, but I think we'll just have to suck it and see now. Guessing this must be an air vent for the tunnel. Whoa. And we have a cafe, Briery Barn Cafe, and that's at Blisworth Hill Farm, and we're pretty much spot on halfway through the walk. So why not treat myself to a coffee? If we can find it. So, right, zone 3, cafe this way. Very posh, business park in a farm. Yeah, so I found myself at the Briery Barn Cafe. It's on like a little enterprise park on a farm. So I've got myself a chili jam, pork apple pie, coffee, cappuccino and a banana. Couldn't come at a better time really, exactly halfway through the walk. Lovely setting and I really fancy the coffee, so thumbs up. Yes, that was a good stretch of road. I'm going to say at least a mile and a half, if not a bit longer. It didn't say how long the tunnel was on the sign. All the other tunnels have said a length, but this one didn't. I'll see when I get down here back to the other end, see if it says there what the length of the tunnel was. But yeah, it's quite somewhere on that road. It wasn't very busy, but when the cars came they were fast. But yeah, if I hadn't gone that way, I wanted to find the cafe, and the coffee really hit the spot. Really enjoyed that, and the sausage roll was lovely. Banana, good bit of fuel to carry on for the second half. Yeah, I think there was a way you could have come on footpath, but it was a bit longer, more long-winded, a bit out of the way. So that was the most direct route. The road pretty much followed the tunnel, I think. So yeah, that was the fastest route. So the cafe, that was actually at the highest point of the route today, and also more or less halfway, probably just slightly bit before halfway. So yeah, it was a good, well-positioned spot. I didn't know about it. Just looked on. So we're coming into Stoke Bruern after Blisworth Tunnel. Apparently there's a canal museum here. Not sure. Oh, and a good set of locks by the looks of it. Stoke Bruern locks. Should be interesting. Not sure I'll look at the museum, we'll see. Have a look. If it's close to the canal and it's not too big, I might have a pop my nose in. But we'll see. Sounds like an interesting little spot coming up. We've got the boat coming out the tunnel in the end after all. Opposite end. It couldn't have been the one that the gentleman told me about. Because obviously I've stopped for a bite to eat and a coffee. So it looks like it's school trip. Better not film it too much, kids. Yeah, they've just had a leisure ride through the tunnel by the looks of it. So passage of canoes and unpowered craft prohibited. Still no mention of the length of the tunnel. There's a good one though. I'm surprised it may have been a boat I could see at the other end. I'd be surprised if you could see the light through the tunnel at such a distance. But there you have it. And this is a very nice surface to walk on. It's like the stuff you get on parks, a bit of tarmac but a bit squashy underfoot, very nice. Oh, I've got some Canada geese and the geeselings, goose, whatever they're called, ducklings, I don't know what you call the little babies. Yes, this looks like a lovely little spot, Stoke Burn or something, I can't remember how it's spelled or how you pronounce it. Probably butchered it as usual. Yeah, very picturesque spot. This is an old historic boat. Probably used for moving coal, other supplies. Nice boozer there, the boat in. Restaurant here, just past some holiday cottages. I think this must be where the lock starts. I think I'm supposed to cross over here onto the other side. There is a bridge. A few pubs here, really nice little spot. The navigation at Stoke Brewern. It's like a nice establishment. Yes, I didn't realise it's only 10:53. I thought it was much later than that, you know, leaving early. It's thrown me a bit with the times. I've got plenty of time ahead. Yeah, making good time. I think I've got about 8.5 miles left. Look, that's a bit of rhubarb. Yeah, she's still got plenty of time. No worries there. So yeah, we've come to another flight of locks. Looks like there's at least 3 or 4 here. I think we've got a boat going through. We'll go and take a look. Yeah, I think you need 2 people to do the locks. I mean, I asked someone before and they says you can do it on your own, but it's quite difficult to imagine. You got to get on and off the boat to undo it. Must be a right faff if you're on your own. Definitely a lot smoother with a 2-person operation. Oh, she's having to put some work in to move that lock door. There it goes. Is that a thumbnail? Let's see. See you later. Yes, my watch is saying ETA of 1:52. I can live with that. Probably take me a couple of hours to get back on the train. Then a nice relaxing afternoon. I don't think I'll make the pub, but we'll see. See what time we get back. We've got another boat going through the lock, I think. I don't know which way. Oh, it's going up, I think. Bit different to your normal graffiti. Yes, that boat was the Power of Dream. What a nice boat. Couple and a dog. Passing Kingfisher Marina now, and back to the boatyard. Sounds like they've got some work going off. Boat refurbishment or something. Sounds like a sander or grinder going. Oh yeah, I think they're prepping it for paint by the looks of it. Yeah, gonna stop at this bridge and have a bite to eat, I think. 5.1 miles remaining. It's about an hour and 40 minutes left to the end. My Achilles are aching a bit. Apart from that, I feel fine, to be honest. Yeah, when I sit down and take my bag off at the end of the day, my back does ache. It's not a heavy bag. It's only got a few clothes in. It's not as heavy as when I go camping. But yeah, we'll still. I don't notice it in the day, but when I take it off at the end of the day, I notice a bit of aching. Right. So 24 miles to Braunston. Again, that must be on the Birmingham arm of the canal, which is actually the main arm, I think. Nice boat going by. There's a boat coming by, so I thought I'd stop, have my refrigerators. Hopefully they've not gone off in the last day. Yeah, and watch this boat come by. Exciting times, all in little packets, little individual ones. I think I'll eat them all anyway. They're still cold. They're alright. That's my refrigerator's gone out the whole packet. I've got three pork pies left, so I've had plenty really, plenty supply to last me. I don't think I'll eat any more. I might have another pork pie. I don't think I'll need them. Might give me something to munch on the train on the way home. Yeah, so yeah, just gonna have a little rest. I didn't film that boat going by. I've filmed a few, but I get the impression people aren't too keen on being filmed really. I think they like the private life on the boats. I mean, a few I've filmed them and they said hello, but yeah, you feel a bit rude filming them without permission. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have 5-10 minutes here, lie down. I'm in no rush, to be honest. Yes, just gonna chill for 5 and then crack on. Yes, I had a nice lie down there, a good 15 minutes or more. A couple of boats came by. I could have got used to it. I think I was about to nod off, and I thought I better move myself, get a move on. I've got 4.7 miles left. So over an hour. It's probably going to be 2 o'clock by the time I get there, I think now. Maybe a bit after. But yeah, now I've sat down, my feet are really aching now. I've started up again, they've stiffened up a bit. So it takes a few minutes to loosen up again, I think. Crikey. Yeah, it's been a lovely day, but I'll be glad when it's over and I can relax at the train station. Yeah, lovely day for it though. Well, passing a nice looking boozer, the navigation in. Oh, I love a pint to be honest, but I don't stop, could be fatal. Food smells good. I've not got far to go now, I don't think. Let me have a look. Not telling me the distance remaining because I'm off course. For some reason, of course, I plotted it over a field for some reason. So I cancelled that and stuck to the canal. It's probably added a little bit on. That doesn't matter. I've swap sides here. Yeah, so I've got about 3.3 miles left. That's about an hour. That's so tempting. Yeah, if I'm going to leave it, I'll end up inebriated and in a taxi. So yeah, 3.3 miles, just over an hour. May put my headphones in a minute, get some tunes on. Yeah, it's been a good day today. I mean, it doesn't feel like twice the distance of yesterday. Did about 11 miles yesterday. This is sort of 20 miles, twice the distance, but it just feels the same really. I think setting off early helped. Get a few miles extra in the morning. So yeah, lots of narrow boats here parked up, moored up. I think they've got electric hook up there. One's a container narrowboat. Got a home in a container. At random. Yeah, so I'm 2 miles away from Wolverton now, Milton Keynes, on the outskirts of Milton Keynes. So that's me nearly done for the day. I've not put my headphones in today. I don't feel I feel quite motivated to. I forget what the word is. I can't get the words out now. Anyway, yeah, I don't need the extra boost to keep me going today. Feel fine. It's been quite all right really. It doesn't, like I say, it didn't feel like nearly 20 miles. It might come in a bit short, 19.8, 0.9, something like that. That's me up to 18 miles. 2 to go, so hopefully we'll just scrape 20 miles hopefully. Plenty of boats along this section. So crossing my first viaduct, aqueduct. Crossing the river here, not sure what the river is. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been over an aqueduct before. Tick that off. 1.25 miles to go. Iron Trunk Aqueduct. Oldest broad canal iron wrought aqueduct, opened 1811. Interesting. So just got half a mile left now to Wolverton station. I've enjoyed the last 3 days. Yeah, it's been I was a bit apprehensive to start with. I thought it's a long slog, but it's not been bad, to be honest. I think the first day probably dragged the most. Yesterday was a nice day. I think today's been my favourite day, to be honest. I felt pretty good fitness wise. I've not really had any negative thoughts or any motivation's been good. Apart from my Achilles which are aching, everything else feels fine. So yeah, my highlight, I forget the name of the place now, Stoke, had a funny name, didn't it? Near to Blisworth Tunnel. That was a nice little village, very picturesque. Like I said, there were some holiday cottages there. It might be a nice place to stay for a night or two. Just relax by the canal, watching the boats go by. There was a boat doing boat trips through the tunnel, I think, and a couple of nice looking pub restaurants. So yeah, I think that would make a nice little getaway for someone for a day or two. Yeah, I've seen lots of wildlife, as I said earlier. It's been good. And hopefully weather permitting, I'm not coming out if it's miserable, but if it's nice like this, next week I'll be doing the next 2 days. I'll just be doing, there's only 4 days left after this, so I'll do it in two 2-day stints. I thought if I do a 3-day stint, the last day is only 12.5 miles and it's a long way to come for a 12.5 mile walk. So I thought split it into two 2 days. They're quite long days as well, 19-20 mile days for 3 days, and then the 12.5 at the end. But the next day, the walk will be going through Wolverhampton for the most part. I think most of the walks in Wolverhampton, so it'll be an urban walk, taking me to Leighton Buzzard, where I'll stop the night. And I forget what the name of the next stop is. Burke something. I'll put the name on the screen when I've had a look. So yeah, 2 days next week. Look, yeah, I mean, it's been a good walk. It's surprising how far you can get in the time, really. And yeah, I know I moaned about Leicester being polluted and not very nice, but it was quite interesting, really. I did enjoy going through the city, so I'm looking forward to the walk through Milton Keynes. There's been a lot of countryside, and it's been lovely, but just to break it up a bit, change of scenery, should add some interest going through the city and more built up areas. Back to the graffiti tagging. Almost near there, almost there now. I wonder if there'll be a pub by the station. Pint certainly won't hurt. Nearly there, nearly there. Spot on 20 miles today. It felt good, to be honest. Quite happy with my performance. We're half an hour wait now. Well, 20 minutes, 22 minutes wait. Train to Birmingham. Swap there to get home. So yeah, if you watched all this video, thank you very much. Sorry if it's been a bit boring. Yeah, hopefully see you in the next one.